Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I was planning on showing you what I'm going to be working on for my deck of panning this next month. And I am showing you that, but I already hit one of the goals, so I might have to change it up a little bit. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let's start with just to remind you that last month I was working on using an eyeshadow shade 10 times, done. Did not use my get out of jail free card. Was using one of the shades from my Marvelous Mauves palette for my oldest 50 times, which I did. Most recent purchase was a Milani lipstick that I wanted to use 10 times, done. Wanted to use a Super Shock shadow called Party of 5 for Pop Culture 20 times, did that. Wanted to use a highlighter for my Dethrone 20 times, did that. So this month I kind of messed up a little bit because I got pick space and I went ahead and picked a space and I chose blush because I had to be in the same clubs, and unfortunately I was already going to have that one, so that's why you see here. So I have blush. I chose my Milani blush, so that's this right here. You can see I already have pan in these and I've used a good bit, so I'm trying to hit pan in this one, and it's going to take a little bit because they're baked, but they used to be more domed and you can see the pattern has worn away a bit, so we'll see. I think it took me probably over 50 uses to hit pan, so instead of keeping track, I thought about doing 50, but I'm like, no, I want to get pan, so however many it takes. If it takes me 100 uses, then that's fine, that's what I'll do. So, and of course this one's more pigmented than both of these, so it's going to take probably more uses, but that's okay. I'm not in a hurry. So that's that one. So then I ended up doing my bronzer because I haven't been wearing bronzer and I've had this for a while now, so I should probably make sure I'm using, oh, oops, I got a little loose piece on there. So I put that I want to use it 20 times for the next month, which basically I do makeup every day, so that doesn't mean I have to use it every day, but I'm hoping that I'll probably just go ahead, knowing me, and use it 20 straight times and then probably just keep using it. So I don't think I'll use it up in 20 or 30 uses, but you know, maybe it'll remind me to work it into my use. So that's 2 Milani products. Then I got dethroned again. So once again I decided, you know what, I should go ahead and pull in this Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. And what is the shade? Yes, Golden Lights. So this had not been my favorite. My favorite shade ended up expiring. This one I bought around the same time as the other one, but for some reason it still works better. At least I think so. I haven't used it for a while. So I decided that I want to use it 20 times. So you can see I already did my makeup today before filming this. So I had one use on my bronzer, obviously. Well, you can use it one time. Oh, I mean, I guess I could use this in like an eyeshadow, but I don't do that. So did that. I have used my blush today, but I'm not keeping track. And I used the highlighter actually on my face, on my cheeks. And I also used it on my eyes in 2 spots. So I counted it as 2 uses since I use it in 2 different parts of my face. So we'll see how that wears today. And then I had that I wanted to hit I got another get out of jail free card. Instead of using it, I'm just holding, I guess I have 2 of them, but so I drew again. I got to do an easy panning. So I said I wanted to get a pan in my e.l.f. palette, and I have 2 eyeshadows left in there that do not have a pan, so I figured, you know, whichever one comes first, great. Well, I used one of them today, and I already hit pan, because these were the 2 that didn't have any pan yet. So I already got pan that quickly. I mean, I did kind of know that it was going to be getting close, because I could tell from how deep it was getting compared to the other ones. So I might still try to get a pan in the red, shade as well. So we'll see. So technically, I already did that goal, but I'm going to keep it around and see if I can hit pan then for all the shades. And finally, for powder product, was the last thing I drew for my card. I decided I want to finish an eyeshadow. And that's because that's one of my goals for just the year. And I have not finished any. So this was, instead of panning in a palette, just to try to pan enough eyeshadows to kind of make like a 6 pan or something like that. So originally I was going to work on something else, but then I remembered that I don't have very much left of this cream eyeshadow. It's kind of hard to see how much is left, but you can see there's some white around there. I've basically used up, yeah, all this is clear, so it's just like starting there, there's a little bit, and of course I used it today. So again, this might be one that I could finish it off even like tomorrow with use, depending. So that one might be done sooner than I realized. But my goal has also been, to keep the different palettes in. I was trying to get 1 use on everything, but I've done that, so now I'm trying to get 2 uses or more on all the shades to work my way up to 5 for the year. And I believe I actually hit 2 uses now on all the shades in here or more. So I'm still going to keep it in though, just to finish this guy off. And then, I don't know, I've kind of enjoyed using this though, for having like some of the darker shades. I like using those as liners and things like that. They don't have as much fallout as some other palettes of mine. So this is bothering me. Oh well. So anyway, that is where we are at for the deck of panning for this February month. Well, I guess it's like February into March. So I always try to pick goals that I can do in a month, and I guess I did a good job since I've already basically done 2 of them. But like I said, this one, no big deal. I just have to remember, but it's in my bag. Oh, and I have it on my checklist, which I always keep out when I do my makeup, so I remember what I want to use. Same with this. For this, I'm not sure if I'll be able to hit pan this month, but it's okay if it has to, tag along for the remaining, months or something. I really want to do that for this year. And, I guess I can also point out, so like I said, I got that new e.l.f. pan today, and then I hit another pan yesterday. So I'm doing pretty well this month. I already have the same as January, so yay. But it would be nice to add a tally into this finished category. So I will keep you posted. All right, see you next time.